We've heard recently that Russia claims that it's going to roll out some sort of mass vaccination from October. There has been international skepticism about that. What is your view on this? And with remarks from other countries claiming similar sort of chances of rolling something out perhaps before more testing is considered?
I think it's risky to roll out a vaccine before really large trials have been done to confirm that the vaccines are effective. Of course, if Russia roll out this vaccine and it turns out that it is effective, it's really good for them. And it will give them a head start on reopening their country, reopening their economy. But on the other hand, if they roll out the vaccine and it turns out it doesn't work very well, it's possible, it's actually going to be an enormous waste of everyone's time, enormous waste of money. So I think there's a risk to doing that. And I think Russia may not be the only country that takes that approach. But I think most parts of the world are really going to be careful, make sure that vaccines are fully tested, confirmed to be effective before they start using them in populations.
That's one thing you don't want to rush, that's for sure. You know, Benjamin, as you were talking about the risks to reopening too quickly, we were actually looking at images of school children on the screen, and it makes me wonder where you land in this whole debate, because we've heard from the likes of Bill Gates saying that at least for younger children, perhaps it is okay or important even for them to get into the schools. I mean, we look at the statistics of what's happening to all these children who are missing out on their education, and in some cases, this has health consequences as well. So what is the right balance?
There's pros and cons of reopening schools. I think the pros are that children get their education, the parents don't need to stay at home to look after them. It helps society, helps the economy. But the against reopening schools is, of course, the risks, particularly to teachers, particularly older adults with underlying conditions who are teachers. They would face a little bit of risk. But we have a similar consideration every year in the flu season. I think my general point would be, we have to come up with a list of measures that are sustainable for the next 6 months, including some social distancing measures. I'm not sure that school closures has that much effect on COVID transmission. At the same time, it's a very disruptive measure. So maybe some places in the world will choose to reopen schools for those reasons, because it doesn't help that much and it's a very costly intervention for society.